How do you feel about the results that you see on screen? Well, the results you see till now.
See, it was very predicted. We knew that the BJP is going to come in, the saffron is going to win over Delhi after a large span of sabbatical. It's back. And the people of Delhi have voted against the cheat that Arvind Kejriwal is, and the other ministers that were there, other members of the party that were there, that have been allegedly, I would again say allegedly because it's still in court, but whatever said and done, he has cheated the people. Arvind Kejriwal has cheated the people of Delhi. You don't go by saying that I will travel in a Wagon-R and go and have a Sheesh Mahal. You don't go by saying that I will give you medical facilities and go to Bangalore to get yourself treated. You don't go by saying that I am going to give you a foreign kind of a setup in education, and then you send your children abroad or to other universities in India itself. So this is a module that needed to be brought before the people. They have voted for the BJP. They want the productivity, the development that they see in the different parts of the country. They want everything, all the central policies that are being given to the other states. And it's high time that Delhi comes into a high-tech module, as that was guaranteed by PM Modi in the other states. The same will be followed in Delhi itself.
Ma'am, who do you think, if BJP wins, is going to be the CM face?
See, there's a lot of speculation. First, let's come down to the other states where the BJP is ruling. You've seen that there are fresh faces. There is young blood that is there. You can see that all the states are working well in league of the promises that were made according to the mandates. So let's wait and watch what happens in Delhi, who comes in as a chief minister in Delhi, and let's take it ahead from that.
So what benefit it is going to give to the common man of Delhi?
Like I said, कि जो दिल्ली के निवासी हैं उनके साथ धोखा हुआ है. आप देखेंगे उत्तर प्रदेश में यू हैव पीएम आवास योजना, आपके पास उत्तर प्रदेश में आयुष्मान कार्ड है, आपके पास पूरे भारत में आयुष्मान कार्ड है जहां जहां बीजेपी की सरकारें हैं. दिल्ली में आपके पास आयुष्मान कार्ड नहीं है, पीएम आवास योजना नहीं है, आपके पास पब्लिक टॉयलेट्स की जो फैसिलिटी इज्जत घर है वो ऐसे ऐसे जगहों पे नहीं है. दीज आर वेरी बेसिक थिंग्स दैट वर प्रोमिस्ड बाय द प्राइम मिनिस्टर, which has been delivered in the states where BJP is ruling, and Delhi being the capital city should have had this also. वो जो एक ईगो क्लैश रहा अरविंद केजरीवाल का कि मैं सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट से कुछ नहीं लूंगा, ने दिल्ली को डुबा दी.
Do you think Manish Sisodia, Atishi, they are going to leave him?
देखिए, cracks are already seen. They are visible in the party. We have seen during the election campaigning also. We saw a lot of people leaving Aam Aadmi Party and joining in BJP. Why? For the simple reason that they felt that they did not have a good future there, or they suddenly believed, and they actually gave it a lot of thought, that whatever Arvind Kejriwal said is not being delivered. Now, having a CM, how funny can it be that you are nominating a CM, you're making a CM, and the CM is not even sitting on that chair. She's leaving that chair for the Arvind Kejriwal. So I feel that this was I think it is an insult to that chair. It is the insult to the post of being a CM. It is a major insult. If you have been given a position, you have to fulfill it. You have to deliver, and you have to pay respect to that chair. You have to give respect to the citizens of the state. You have to make sure. It can't be that, okay, मेरे परदादा थे, वो इस कुर्सी पे बैठते थे, तो मैं इस कुर्सी में नहीं बैठूंगा. ये घरेलू मामला नहीं है. ये सरकार है, ये जनता है, ये देश है, ये प्रदेश है. इसको इसी तरीके से चलाना होता है.
How important and significant is the, let's say, the impact of younger and first-time voters in this election?
I think the first-time voters have also made the choice. They have seen what is happening. You see the youth traveling by metro and by buses. On one side, the government is giving a freebie to women, but on the other side, nothing is done for the students. On one side, you see that the roads are full of potholes. I have myself gone and visited at least 15 to 16 areas where I've had to think whether I can wade through the sewage water and go and meet people over there. I have seen pipelines in Atishi's constituency itself, where the pipelines, water pipelines, are running along with the sewage pipeline. You've got areas where there is no sanitation work done for months. You've got areas where the Mohalla clinic is being used by the people over there for other purposes, for night shelters. You've got schools which have no teachers coming in, or who are busy in their social media and not teaching children. So we've seen all this, and the youth has also seen it, and they must have also decided and discussed it with their family, and must have seen this is the situation of the capital city. So definitely I think that the youth needs to come forward. Even in other states, the youth needs to speak up, and we need more youth in the field of politics also.